Welcome guys to episode 6 of the W211 Mercedes-Benz restoration. Na venye mnaona, things are getting better and hotter with every minute. So today we are back at Car Life KE. You remember last episode tulimalizia garage. So now we are back at Car Life KE and we are here to check out the progress on our seats. And as you can see, mambo iko fresh. So I decided to go with the color black. This is the color that we chose for the Mercedes because I'm planning to match it with an exterior color that is a bit contrasting to this particular color to just bring out the demure. Inatonga demure ama demure. Whatever that demure. Demure. Dimu? Demure. Hey. Anaitwa Gen Z. So of course, one of the most important thing for me when fixing this particular Mercedes-Benz is quality. So last time on the episode we had Rover, and Rover gave us a split of two materials. So there is grade A and then there is grade B. So I went with the grade A. So this is a grade A material. It's leather but soft to the touch, quite soft. Hata venye nimekaa hapa, I'm feeling very nice. It feels like Mercedes-Benz, so it's very soft. You know, it hugs you in quite well. Now you can see we have also red stitchings. I don't know whether this is red fab. Hii inakuanga red ama ni rangi gani? Maroonish. Yes. So these are shade of maroon. And you remember the color of the car is also maroon. So of course it confirms that we are going with a specific shade of maroon. I'm not a guy who likes changing colors on vehicles because the entire process of going to NTSA and doing all that shenanigans, it's not something I'll love. What I will do is I'll do the original color or maybe a shade of maroon that is nice, and then in case we want to do a better upgrade in terms of color based with your comments and choice, tunaweza piga wrap, sindio? So we can do a black wrap, we can do a silver wrap, we can do anything. The good thing with the wrap is once you're done with it, you can always remove it and have your original color. So that's what we are going with. So I love the quality of work here. Quite nice. Quality of work is quite perfect. I think I'm in love. I think it was a very perfect choice to come to Car Life KE. So I'll have Rover take us through a few of the things they have done, what they have considered, what it actually takes to make a perfect seat. Kwa sababu naona ni kama one thing I feel on top of what I had on this seat before is there's a bit of more padding. Fikiri naona ni kama iko a bit more. I think they must have added something, but let me not speak. Let me get Rover to take us through this. Hata huku nyuma, a good job. So this is the back seat. You can see. Very nice, easy. Sikutaka madoido. There are guys who will do stitches huku sijui nini. No, I like my Mercedes-Benz quite simple and realistic. So I'm not going with any fancy stitches hapa katikati. These are how the stock seats look like. So we're just following through the same pattern without kuharibu mambo. Kama ingekuwa fielder, tungeweka madoido. Ama tukitafuta Mbugua, kuna project kama Mbugua nakuja nayo. So hiyo Mbugua tutaweka stitches kama za Mkamba. Natuweke manyoa kwa dashboard. It has to come through. So let me get Rover to take us through everything is done. Oh, there's something else I forgot. Mbugua, leta hiyo bwana. Leta hiyo kitu. That is Mr. Mbugua himself. So last time we were here, we were actually doing the recovery of this. So right now we are done, it's ready. There are a few things you'll notice, not flat yet done, but kama hapo unaona kuna a bit of, this is where your handle rests, so there'll be a bit of work done there during installation. Alafu hapa katikati pia there's a light here, so this will be chopped off. Then as well here will be chopped off. But so far, I like the overall look. So if this goes with this, look at that. On a maroon car. Kala safi sana. They are not ready for this. Mambo ni vulai. You guys are not ready for this. So, wacha Rover kuja tupeleke through this thing, and then we teleport ourselves all the way to MG Performance Garage because we are going to start the point. We are going to start the paint. Sijashema makumbafu nyinyi. We are going to start the paint process. Acha tuongee na Rover.
Hey, karibuni guys. Welcome kwa restoration finally ya W211. Nikuisha inaisha. Mimi nafanya interior huku, wanasukuma rangi huko. So by the time mimi namaliza pia wamemaliza. These are the seats. These are the samples in the dashboard. Chandeka use it later. In the headrest. By the way, hii gari ilikuwa imelala mahali sijui for how many years. But headrest in safi. Door cards bado pia when we dismantle the door cards, the interior part, let me show you ndio hii hapa. So there's a blanket material inakoga ina cover hapa the sucks dust that traps dust. So ndo maana sasa we are seeing all this open part. So you see there's no difference of hii door card vile inakaa na gari mpya. So the door cards ziko salama. What we are doing on these doors, we are doing since it was fabric, tunabadilisha this part and this part. This part is plastic. There's a cloth here that is not the same as the fabric. We are doing a fabric delete, so tunaweka leather. Nitaonyesha ziko pale, but this part we're going to there's a paint that is used on plastics, so that we don't finish on the part that we're supposed to do, and the plastic, it doesn't bring out the justice of this door card. So you're going to change the paint that is used on plastic. This part hapa na hapa, we do a delete body of this cloth, because even when it's detailed haitakuwa itaparara baadaye. Hakuna haja. So those are some of the concerns that we go with our clients. There's no need that you umetoka workshop gari 2 weeks iko sawa, 1 month. What is the value of your money? The other thing that we normally take very seriously of our clients' cars are the plastics and the finishes, because some of the time unapata when you overhauling hizo plastics kurudisha kutoa, hiyo ni kitu tunachukulia kwa makini sana, na bado pia tukirudisha hakuna haja pia sisi tukirudisha kitu isirudi vile inafaa. So hizo finishes you normally take good care of you, so it's not something that are supposed to worry ati screws nini. Actually hata kama haina, sisi tutakutengenezea hiyo mlango ama those finishes venye inafaa kwa, because that's a concern on many of our cars. We have this is a sample for the floor, but this one is waterproof. Nazaona you can see even the density of the floor that unaweza tumia kwa gari yako in run kwa mbele hadi kwa nyuma. That is kama ni 7 seater ama kama Prado hivi ama ni gari na SUV. So it's something to consider. The floor, these are the parts, these are the door cards. Hizo parts zetu na mashimo. Let me kama hii ilikuwa fabric ka leather. This part is supposed to sit here, and there's another part here, na hii nafaa ikalie hapa. So unaona hii ni kitu tunashughulika vizuri kwa makini sana, kwa sababu sasa hii switch tukilose, mbona uende na gari yako hii switch zipande na interior ni mint. The other thing is the roof. Alikuwa ameonyesha the roof ndio hii, sijui kama cameraman nazaona yote. Let me hold it this way, something that nafaa kushikilia na with a lot of care, kwa sababu hizo finishes ziko sharp sana. Alafu tena bado hujafixiwa kwa gari, hizi it tends uchafia mikono inashikika sana. So ndio nimeweka hapa hivi. These are some of the samples for seats. Hii inaitwa lining. Hii ile inatumika katikati ya the leather part tunaweka na the foam. The foam ni ile yellowish ama brownish, ile ukiangalia kwa kiti some cars na kwa labda they need some fill ups. So connection here foam na hii to the leather is what we use. Some of the leather samples, different colors. Some of them hapa hivi kwa this box. Zile zenye gari imeisha unabaki na beats. Some of the good colors on this leather, you see, custom colors is beige, black. In zile finishings the some clients wanatakaga labda vitu zikuwe na zile box kama hizi. Hizo za gari kama za Vanguard na crossover na X-Trade. Hizo ndo gari zizikana hizo box kwa viti. The other thing ni hizi sun visors. Normally most of the people wakifanya roof wana forget kufanya hizi sun visors. Sun visors ni hizi part yenye tunajiblock na sunlight tukidrive. Hizi nakuaga hapa juu. The same ndo hizi za hii gari za hii roof. They're normally supposed to be one color. The other thing is the pillars that ready ziko pale. Hii gari ilikuwa nafanya kila kitu, I guess, isipokuwa tu floor. These are the machines that I use, electric zote. This one is a double stitch machine, electric. This is a single stitch, ile double stitch. So welcome to our workshop. We are located at Kabarnet Road, Kingiangong Road, or when you get at Lex or National Oil, tuko tu nyuma. Is barabara ya Kabro iko tu hapo. So by the time you are done with your car, we give you some exclusive motoring experience because we have given you the value for money. So and various cars. One more thing, we also do custom seat covers for our clients, and even sometimes sourcing kit yako from overseas for the specific seat you have. Like sasa kama hizi za covers inafaa kwa ya V8. But when for kama ni ya covers, the normally two covers. One ile you can remove na urudishe more often, but kuna ile cover yenye si ya kushinda ukitoa. Maybe we might want to assist to maintain fabric, but we cover leather. So that's something else we still do. We do this at a very affordable price. Located up at Ngong Road, you can give us a call. So sasa tugoje tufanya hizi magari. Namleta magari by the way. Either ni seats, roof, door panels, floor, dashboard. Ndio, because dashboard, watu wengi wajuagi dashboard is part of interior. Something else to consider. And so that we continue maintain our cars for kwa furaha zetu na shughuli zetu pia. Ama ni aje? So location mnasemanga yeko hapa chini ama mnasemanga aje? To the description box. Location iko tu hapo. In case of anything, there's a namba yangu iko hapa chini kwa hii video. Sasa shukran sana mazee.
So just to show you guys, kwa sababu kina Rover ni watu wa maana sana. Kaz KE. Look at that. This is again grade A. Quite good material. This is a Prado. Watu wanapenda ma Prado. This is a Prado. Very nice. Black on black. Black on white. Quite nice. Unataka kuona back seat pia. They've done the entire car. Look at that quality. Look at that. How wamefanya na white stitching. Grade A material. Ali anafanya kazi safi sana. Come. Next time we are here, we're also looking at this humongous piece of car. And there has been progress done as well. Ali ndio huyu anafanya fittings pole ni aje Ali. Tunaweza onesha watu hapa ndani waone kazi umefanya. Asante. So you can see a bit of an update again. Last time ilikuwa mbopes mbaya kabisa. But look at that. Huyu alichoose kufanya tu interior peke yake. Nafikiri ni viti, si ndio? Ama anafanya pia dockers Ali?
Dockers parts. Kuote. Parts kama hapa hivi. Na hapa hivyo.
Nice. Perfect. So this one is material B. Unlike the Prado in my car, hii ni B of the material. I think B iko a bit hardy, inaweza survive abuse. So wacha kunipigia simu. So umeelewa maneno? So nice. Perfect. And there are guys who are coming in tomorrow, I think. There's a guy bringing a Mercedes-Benz W212. There's another guy who's bringing an Audi from the channel. Like there are more cars coming in every day. Now I saw our sort. So if you're out there and thinking of doing your interior upholstery, kuja kwa cars.
Car Life.
Oh, ni Car Life. Kuja kwa Car Life KE. Kutana na Rover na Ali. Ali ananga mambo mob. Yeye ni mse wa kazi. Unaongea juu ya job anakuchapia. Mambo mingi ya bongi. Hii pia unatengeneza hali?
Pia ni floor tumefanya.
Come series. Hata hii pia unafanya hii surface ya chini? It's very nice. Fabric
Marudi kama original yake si kwa fabric pia.
This
All the way kutoka boot
paka huko.
mbele.
Nice. So ulitoa hizi vitu zote ndo kailalisha?
Tunakuonyesha.
Nice. Good stuff, man. Look at that. Perfect. Hii roofline pia umetengeneza hali?
Roofline zilikuwa
Nice. Ile ingine ilikuwa chafu. Look at that. It looks very nice. Perfect. Touch up fittings hapa na pale. Good stuff, man. Good stuff. So, twende tuingie huko. 1 2 3. Voila. And we are here at MG Performance Garage. You've seen how the seats look like. Episode 6 ongoing. So this is how the car looks right now. Last time we were here, we were doing the final touches on the steering rack. So tunataka tumalizie. So for you it will be, I think, a second. For us here it's going to be 30 to 1 hour. But because there is a magic you're editing, I'm going to do. And guys, your 1 hour to 2 hours has turned into 24 hours. As you can see, the next day I'm looking different. We underestimated the job, but the job is done. Tuko inje, the car is sitting on its fours. We've done so much until now, but the most important thing is we are getting into the most epic phase of this restoration. That epic phase is the paint process. In the paint process, I'm going to take you step by step. So the first step of a paint process is preparation, and in preparation is where we find all the dents and imperfections, and we clean them out and then just prepare the car for the second stage of the paint process. So first step, preparation. So few imperfections we've already noted. Number 1, filler. As you can see, this one, filler, that is 1. So we have to do all this panel, delete all the body filler and do a better job than this. Problem number 2, filler again. So because of this, the gentleman is cleaning out again the entire rear quarter to make sure that we get rid of body filler and do a perfect job. Problem number 3, the other side of the rear quarter again, body filler. The gentleman is scratching again the entire face to make sure again we do a better job. Problem number 4, body filler and a small dent and cut here. So you can see. So that one again, we are knocking out all the body filler and doing a proper job in correcting this anomaly. And then finally, what will remain will be the front bumper, and I didn't give you guys an update, so come. So for the rear bumper, we are going back to the stock original bumper that we had. The one that we imported was for a different car. You guys said it was coupe, whatever that is. So it's a coupe version of a bumper, so it won't be able to fit here. But we are going with the original bumper in few modifications, just make it perfect and fit this. But before all this goes back, of course you're going to clean. So stay in touch. Wacha Faber na wapeleke na very awesome cinematic shots of the entire process, and then we get back for stage number 2. Are you looking at this? This body filler. Hii yote hii ni layer hii. So we are part 1, stage 2. Remember, preparation in any car paint process is quite important. If you miss out most of the important steps, gari yako itatoka vibaya. So right now, we've done the filler bit where we had little imperfections. Now we are doing the sanding process to make this paint quite smooth. And the sanding process at this stage of this process is significantly to get rid of the top layer of the paint. Kumbuka paint inakuanga na layer kadhaa. So there is primer chini yake, there is base coat, and then there is the real paint, and then you have what we call a clear. So right now we are getting rid of the clear and partly the paint so that we remain with the base. Twende kazi. So you guys remember this place? There was a lot of bondo. Bondo ni another name for filler. Kwa mejaza filler mingi hapa. Had a lot of cracks. Look at what these guys have done. Kitu kidogo. Kitiko very smooth. So we are now sanding. Then we do a primer. Then sand again until we get this perfect. We're not playing games here. Watu MG Performance Garage wamesema hii gari lazima mtaijua. So that's what you're doing. Carefully, slowly, yeah, you guys will wait for a video for a bit longer. But the idea here is to get this car perfect. So kaeni check. So after sanding, we are getting the first coat of the primer. So we are priming the spots that have been repaired. Kama hapa, still pale mbele, we have a new fender here as well. All those spots. So you've seen the way they've covered it. They've just left the places where a repair has been done. So that's what you're going to prime for now. Then after that, we are going to do a second stage of sanding. Then fill again where there is a bit of imperfections. Then from there, we do another coat of primer. Then we sand again, and after that we now do the base coat, and after the base coat tunaenda kwa paint. So sasa tuendelee, moving on swiftly, but the crane is kind of on our, I think we might need to move the car inside. So that was the first patch up primer. So if you notice, there are two types of primers we've done today. The first one ni ile ilikuwa inakaa yellow. So the yellow one was actually being done to surfaces that are bare metal. So that is the protective coat for bare metal. And then once we're done with that, now they came up with this one that is white in color, but as it dries and heals, it changes color to gray. Like you can see what's happening here. So it's slowly changing color into gray. So we finish that, we sand again, repeat the same process until we get the perfect results. So the work of the primer is actually to identify problems, and already you can see there is one here. See that? That's a very bad curve all the way down here. It's all very bad. So once we do this again, we repeat the same process. Preparation. Remember I told you guys preparation is the most important bit of a paint work. Ukihata hapa, you have a very bad paint job. So these guys at MG Performance Garage have decided they're going to take these things step by step. So hii tunaenda kurudia tena the entire process, make sure everything curves in perfectly. Kama ni curve ikuwe perfect, you can see here it's ndani, hapa iko nje, it's not flat. So they're going to do a bit of correction again. And then we sand, repeat the same process over and over again until we are happy. Then we do now the base coat. Then we go do our paint job. So sasa mvua imeanza. I think we are going to wrap it from there and pick it up the next day. Hello guys, so it's the final day of the paint work and we're here busy preparing the girl. You're supposed to go into the booth, so you're doing the final touches on preparation. So again, just to remind you, the process of painting is quite hectic, so you have to repeat some processes one after the other. Like this final stage, we did the first coat, which is called the base coat, the tunafanya sanding tena, but this time it's called wet sanding. So it's where you use soft sanding material, just clear off all the little impurities on the body, just to make sure that it's smooth. Na ukiweka paint inashika poa. So we are done with that process. Now ni kuweka magazeti. We are tying all the spots that you don't want the paint to go onto. And then after that, we drive the car in and do the paint work. But just look how she looks. You're trying to find a clip. The bumper clip just makes this as tight as this side. See how that is nice? Spot on. The fitting here is perfect. Otherwise, that's how she looks. Beautiful, awesome. Don't worry about the wheels, we'll do something about this. But for now, just look at that. Just look at that. So I guess let's see how this goes and meet you in a few, to you it will be minutes, but for us maybe an hour or so, as we drive this car inside the booth and see how powerful it should come. But look at this baby. So this is one of the car that has just been painted. This is a C200, a facelift. But this guy came here and said he wants a clean MG kit. So this was imported by MG Performance Garage, and they've done a good fitting. And then they did a whole body paint to it. Just look how clean that paint job is. This guy's here. This car has been buffed. So after buffing, you have to do a bit of cleaning to just make sure it looks nice. Look at those wheels, man. This is a perfectly done job. So she's being cleaned for the final departure. I think the owner is coming to pick her today. And this looks awesome. Look at that rear. That's how you do it. Okay. Spoiler alert. It's not like an original MG, but it looks top. I think driving around with a C200 that looks this cool is awesome. Even if you don't have the horses to match up to the looks, But come on guys, this looks quite nice. So I'm hoping we are going to replicate the same quality on this baby here. We are still here, 9 p.m. currently. We've done all the cleaning of the car. Car is ready. I can't be much appreciative of AMG Performance Garage. This is the kind of dedication I love, and the things men do for cars. This is the car we are here to paint. But you guys have forced us to be here this time kwa sababu mnataka video. So make sure you subscribe, make sure you hit the like button, share this video. Let guys watch how pure dedication and love for cars is.